What's going on? It's straight the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will set you free. Yes, sir. Namaste. Peace and blessings to you, awakening one. Shout out to the woke ones if you're watching. Um, I basically want to make this video and talk a little bit about energy and what the sole purpose of energy is in each and every one of us here. And it's super important that you notice, as you go further into your spiritual journey and just basically, picking up from what I then came across and just the more knowledge of self and who I am for real. Like, okay, we are all energy, of course, being, we are energy from up there, from the planets, okay? Before you came into your experience, your human experience, before you grew into your life form, that you was before you grew into the life form that you are now, you are just energy of the stars and the planets above. Now, when before you came down here, you had a contract drew up from your planet, your birth planet, where you were birthed from. And on that contract was your name, it had your characteristics, your spiritual DNA of your host and who you was connected to, and what your square purpose was going to be in this world. Now, being that this was nothing that you knew, hence why we never know what our purpose is in this world. We never know what we're here to do. We just have to come into our awakening state and start to do what we're supposed to do as far as being here. Now, your energy pushed into the earth through the seed of your host, which was your father, which was his rocket ship, which was the rocket ship in which you were blasted into. You were put into the seed of the energy from the planet you came from. You were put into that seed that was given upon to your mother, female host, and who nested you within her womb. And in that womb, in that barrier, in the womb within inside, that was where the cosmo energy was held. That energy was what basically formed the more greater energy in which you were able to transform into your life form energy, which was yourself. Now you grew into the life form vessel that harnessed the energy of you within inside of it. Now, as you grow up and start to have your humane experience, note that you are a human being having you're a multi-dimensional being, having a humane experience. Okay? So you are trons, you are energy. You are not the vessel itself. You are not the vessel. In the illusion, you are the vessel, but you are really the energy. We are energy. That's why, hence, everything that the universe then created is all been energy. It's all energy. Everything that has been brought down here from above, because what goes up must come down. Hear me again. What goes up must come down. So all the energy that was up there that came down here to earth is the same energy that is connected with each and every one of us here, because we were up and then came down. So everything on this earth, everything that is energy on this earth is aligned to us as well. Everything is aligned in a way of a wave of frequency between you and something else. You align to everything on this planet as energy as well. So that's why vibration is real, because the frequency that you get from someone else's energy is the energy that bestows on your energy. But this is so key, why this is so important, to why you have to, always self-reflect, go within yourself and control your energy so that your energy can stay in its square of, you know, protection, to your square of protection, to energy, to your energy, to self. So that being said, the energy in which we hold in is what we give out. We are connected. We are also we are stem cells of our spiritual DNA. We are copies of one another's energy. Now, I know that may sound a little bit, complicated me saying it, but I'm gonna break it down. Basically, the first piece of energy that was here, just think of the first piece of energy that came down, and the first piece of energy that came down and formed into its life form vessel. Then the second piece of energy that came down, that energy reproduced with that energy to make more energy, to make more energy, to make more energy. Hence why we are reproductive cells, stem from one another. We reproduce from each other in a way. We reproduce in each other, man and female. And what I mean by man is that the energy that we hold within us, is the energy that we give out into the female, into the other opposite energy that will attract that energy within us, hold it in them. Then they will bring more. The energy from the planet will that energy will the universe will spew out more energy into the earth and put into that female, into that wound, the seed. The energy will go into that seed and into the womb, where, what I'm saying, that is where the cosmic energy will be. Well, it will sit there. The energy from the universe, you will sit in the cosmic womb, morph into your life form, your life form vessel, come out into the world. Then you will have the same reproductive gifts and blessings from the universe to do the same thing as if being a man or woman. That's why we have the blessed gift of the universe to reproduce energy as one another. We will reproduce energy one off of another. That's why it's so vibrant to know yourself, and it's important that you honor the blessed gift from the universe, because it's a way how we, give life into the planet. We keep giving life into the planet. Notice how everything has a reproduction. Everything reproduces on this earth. Grass, everything has a reproductive stem cell of another. When the grass get cut, like you cut the grass, it reproduces and then grows back. It grows after you cut it. You plant something into the ground. You seed something into the soil of the earth. It grows. So everything has spiritual DNA. Everything stems off of energy. We are energy, so we reproduce, being that from the spiritual reproduction of the universe, in alignment of the blessed gift of reproduction, is what I'm trying to say. So it's so viral and so important that you know this. You know that how important you are to the universe, and holding and harness your energy, being that you're man or female. That's why I say you're so much more than this. You are a god within. You are a goddess within, because you hold the most sacred piece to yourself, and that is to be able to literally give life into this world one off of another. We are so much more than just, living beings, like living and seeing each other. No, we are literally copycats of one another. We are so we compare to each other so much, in a huge way. When someone says the phrase of "you are my brother, you are my sister," that is so real to just the spiritual DNA. We are energy. Our souls and spirits are so connected on a, on that spirit, on the spiritual spectrum, and on the and so much more on the conscience and mental spectrum as well. We live on the lowest spectrum, which is the physical. We only see the physical and don't play into the other two aspects of living. So the energy of all of us is so vibrant and so important, because that is what we we that's what you must see awakening. When you must see, when you look out at somebody, it's not a form of you just seeing this person on a physical level and seeing that they mean nothing to me. When you come consciously aware of yourself in this world and know that you are not this, just this, you are what's inside of you, you are energy. Everything that you do, the energy within, believe me, that you give out, that will come back to you. It will serve as a way of karma, because you have to understand, you may think that, oh, I'm not hurting this person physically, but mentally and spiritually, that is what's hurting. That comes and, disrupts your spiritual living. That disrupts you. So it's always good to live on a note of positivity and shed nothing but love and positivity towards somebody else in your life, or somebody that you may know. Even though everybody is not, where you are right now awakening, they're not someone to know what's going on in the world, to see the world and know what's going on. But you must not take what you know and use it against them. You must always teach your lessons to other people. Spread your message in whichever way you spread it, but spread it in a good note, because you know this world it works in two ways. It works in a way of positive and negative. The two-step verification of this world is basically just that. What is up is down. What is left is right. So it works in a way of always going forward, never going backwards. Energy is here in all of us. We feel it, just off of the frequencies that we give off when we come in contact with one another, when we make decisions in our life against people that, against other beings here having a humane experience. It's it's the it's the fact of just being so attached to the illusionary state, and how drainful the negative side of the illusionary state, hence the negative. The positive side is what we are supposed to be living in from the universe. The universe brought us into as energy here in a positive. That was the positive. We were already brought into the world positive. We come into the world from our planets not negative, not neutral. We come in positive. It's almost as though, when coming into the world as a child, when you grow into your life form in your vessel as a baby, and you grow up in that child, and you grow up into that state of a child, when you come into your, your small conscious state at first, because you're conscious, you're aware of, your state as a child, but you're a child still. So you're learning, your lessons of learning has, yet to begin. So you're learning as you grow up. But when you're a child, you're just experiencing life for what it is right then and there. You're having the time of your life. Everything is, what I'm saying, joyous. Not now it is, with all of this, what I'm saying, with all this fuckery going on in the illusion. But when you're a child, that is a moment that is, what I'm saying, the most surreal moment of your life. It's no moments of worry, it's no moments of responsibility, it's no moments of thinking about things from sun up to sundown. You're living life. You're enjoying your experience in that kid state. You know, you're living life every single day, wanting to just experience it in the best way that you possibly can, as that positive energy that you are within. So it's more, when you grow older, And the illusion wants to strip away from your positive energy and bring you to the negative. That's when you start to, you in the illusionary state when we grow up, jobs and, bills, relationships, all these other things that are distractions to positive energy, those become the negative sides of life. That's what gives our energy away to the gargoyles, to have them look at us as just easy to strip away our energy and see how weak we are, and not see how strong we can be, because the universe grants us that strength. It grants us, the knowledge of self within, to know who we really are when we awaken to what has been happening to us, that we have been positive energy all along. We didn't have the power within us to always do good, to always be good, and never to like literally stray away from our mission. When we already, the universe already, spoke with us way before we reincarnated into the world, before we came into that, before we were to come into this world. It already, writ up that universal contract. We signed it. And it was us basically saying that, okay, if this is the deal, this is what's meant for me. I'm gonna go in the world and I'm gonna fulfill my purpose. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to be here to do, and I'm gonna do it in a rightful way, and I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna spread good energy to the energy that's there already, because that in that way, the energy that's there on the planet is energy that's shared with you as well. We're all from the planets, we're all from the stars in the universe, we all align. So our energy is one, you know. Even though we all are having our own experiences, we still have to see each other on that we still have to see each other on that line of being just the spiritual DNA being connected as one. And that's how I feel every time I come and talk to you, Awakening One, because my energy that I give out and pour out to you each and every video I make, it just makes me feel good inside, because I know that I'm connected to you. I'm connected to you. And you connected to me. And I always want to let you know that, you are as important to not only yourself, you are important to the universe, you are important to others that see you in the same light as me. And you have, you have everything to your disposal to be the greatest, being that you are here, the greatest piece of energy here, to always keep being positive in your life and always keep doing things that make you happy, staying happy, and literally, living in your purpose each and every day that you are making for yourself on your journey, Awakening One. So, I just had to come and say that, because I felt like it was very important. It's very important to know that, we're just more than just walking vessels. We're energy that's so connected to this planet. We're so connected on a spiritual level that is just more than the physical. And that's what's really more important than just, seeing somebody for just seeing them, but not really feeling who that person is within, because they are connected to you on such more, they are connected to you on a way bigger level than just the physical. That's it. That's all.